Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I will probably delete that other one as soon as I'm able to figure out how. Go. Okay, anyway. As I said before, when we last left off, we had just met Yuna, we had just met Lulu, and Yuna was very excited for us to tell her about Xanarkand. She's also apparently the only one that has decided to believe us, which is very interesting for me. Waka and Lulu both think we're crazy. Crazy go nuts because we got too close to Sin and his toxin. And you know, we still don't really know what the truth is there, so I guess we will figure that out, won't we? Let's see here. I think hopefully this is the correct save file. Find out here. Let's see. Okay, this is probably the correct save file. All right, here we go. Yay!
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Alright, well, it looks like Yuna's kind of the sentimental type. It was nice of her to try to bring gifts. Kind of a jerk thing for Lulu to be like, no gifts for anybody. I mean, obviously it's not a vacation. They're gonna go try to, like, beat up Sin with some really cool summoned bird monsters. Why wouldn't you don't want to bring gifts for, like, people, you know? It's just polite. Anyway, alright, so let's head back to the dock. And if Thor doesn't stop trying to sit on my phone, I'm gonna punt him across the room.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
I forgot to do something. We'll have to do that as soon as we're done here. Alright, so we're gonna try this sword out. It's pretty cool looking. I like how it glows.
Ha! No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer. My kind of customer.
And yes, this is a tutorial battle. It is a tutorial battle teaching us that each character has specialties against enemies. So some are strong against certain enemies. I wouldn't necessarily say some are weak against enemies. Mostly it's an advantage type thing. So, for instance, Waka is advantageous against flying enemies. Tidus is advantageous against... I don't think I'm saying that word right. I don't think I'm using that word right. Anyway, Tidus has an advantage over quicker enemies like the wolves and jackals and things we'll see. And we'll get a couple more here when we add Yuna and Lulu to our party. But first, I forgot to come back here. So we're going to run back here real quick. There is a special secret back here. First, we're going to pop in here to the item shop. Talk to this little girl here. I'm watching the store while Sis is off praying. Come back soon. You know, a funny thing happened. My dog dug something up yesterday. I wonder what it was. Alright, well, let's go find the dog. I'm gonna go in here. And this is the dog in question, so we're gonna talk to the dog here. He's got something in his mouth. Obtained something mangled and slobbery. Valifor has learned Overdrive Energy Blast, and that's the secret. Valifor is the only Aeon in-game that gets 2 Overdrives. This is easily missable. I think you can come back later and get it later, but I like to get it now because it's always handy to have more than 1 Overdrive when you've only got the 1 summon. So yeah, so that's about it. I might... just baiting. You know what? Nah. Let's live dangerously. I was gonna buy some more items, but screw it. We're gonna fly by the seat of our pants here. So off we go. Back this way. Second tutorial battle.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this!
Nope.
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Here
Clueless,
comes
aren't you?
Lulu.
Good thing I'm here.
I freaking love her stockings, by the way. She's such a fashion plate. I love her entire outfit. Anyway, elements. Magic and fiends have properties called elements. There are 4 elements. Fire, ice, lightning, and water. Fire and ice are opposed, as are lightning and water. And Lulu will explain this again to us here in a moment.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Which means we should use Thunder! Ta-da! So yeah, there are enemies in game that are weak to magic, to elemental magic, and so you're going to want to bring Lulu in for those. Usually it's going to be like the little flan-looking things. I'm not sure what else. There are other elements. Basically, any enemy that is very clearly elemental based, you're going to want to bring in your black. You're going to want to bring in Lulu or anybody else who will eventually learn black magic, because you can do that with the sphere grid. Into just push them away, like not push them away, but like blow them away with elements. And for the magic tutorial, we got a mana sphere. Yay! All right, moving on.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
Alright, what's Waka doing up here?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
You know what? Let's engage in custom. You know, it doesn't hurt to get some good luck, so we're just gonna do that.
That should do it.
And we're gonna go. So this is the way we came up with Waka. with the little river and the lake and the whole swimmy thing, but we're gonna go this way instead. And see, look at all these. There's some save spheres up there, which is interesting because we can't climb in this game. So it'll be interesting to see how we get up there in the future. There's this right here that we can't really do anything with because it's written in El Bed. So I have no idea what that says. Unlucky for us. Let's see here. All right. So moving on, we got some more of those ruins that walk us. Okay. Well, somebody's pissed to see us. What can we ever do to you, man? You know what? Let's see if I can redeem myself from the first time we did this. Damn it! I'm usually so much better at this. Because I have people watching now, that's why. Jump is a skill that is done throughout the Final Fantasy franchise. It is usually attributed to Dragoons, who use lances and spears, much like our lion friend here is using right now. So we're going to do cheer. Hopefully get our defense and our attack up a little bit. Our HP is still in the white. Well, it's in the yellow now, I was to say. HP was in the white, so I wasn't too worried, but we're going to use a potion now, because it's in the yellow, and this is a battle you can lose, and it will be game over. Jump again. Alright, but that gives us 2 turns in a row, so we're going to attack twice. Hey, that's rude. We were supposed to get 2 turns in a row. Oh well. Again. Ooh, crit. And looks like since we smacked him with a crit, he doesn't want to fight us anymore. Slowly shaking his head.
What's with that guy?
Kimahri Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kimahri doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
For the familiar with Final Fantasy, the Fiend's way of fighting is Lulu's way of saying that Kimahri is a blue mage, which is a very niche character class, and we'll learn more about that later when we get the tutorial on how to play as Kimahri. I'm going to stay quiet for a little bit because I really love this song. What's this? We are missing a tutorial for one of our party members.
A flyer! That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
That's right. First, we're going to learn how to switch party members during battle. Yes, that means you can, in fact, switch your party members. Switching party members during battle. Press L1 during battle to switch any character not currently being used. Just switch them in and they're ready to go. So we're going to tap L1. We're going to switch Tidus out for Yuna.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Summoning Aeon. Use the summon command to have Yuna call an Aeon to aid her in battle. Only Yuna can summon Aeons. Use it when you need help against tough opponents. When Aeons take damage, their HP decreases. Should their HP reach 0, they will leave battle and become unavailable for a time. Aeons recover HP at save spheres. So So no, you cannot, to my knowledge, I could be wrong on this, it has been a while since I've last played, but to my knowledge you cannot revive Aeons in battle. So if your HP reaches 0 and they're KO'd, then that's it, you're SOL. So let's summon Valfor here. I have purposely left on long summon animations because I personally like them. However, if you want me to turn them off, just let me know, but I think they're fun. Alright, so Valfor has her own set of skills and attacks. We have these shield and boost, we'll learn more about those later. We have attack, we have sonic wings, we have black magic. So attack is your basic attack and enemy. Black magic is the same kind that Lulu has, the elemental spells. Sonic wings damages an enemy and delays its turn. So if you take a look up there in the right hand corner, if I hit this guy with Sonic Wing, if I hit this guy with Sonic Wings, he'll get a turn next round, but then I'll get 2 turns in a row. And if you can play your cards right with this, you can absolutely choose fights where your enemy never gets a turn. Let's see if we can make it work. And yes, doing this takes no MP, it takes no, like, ability points or anything, like, you can do this indefinitely. So we had a pretty good streak going there of not letting him attack, so we're doing pretty good for ourselves still, so let's keep going. And voila, we did it! Yes, even Valfor gets his own little victory pose. And as you can see, because we managed to use all 3 of them in battle, I think Yuna only got the AP there, but they all showed up on the enemy screen. So we got a Power Sphere and a shield for Yuna. So let's go to the equip screen, because we have gotten some new equipment since we started the game. So we're going to go here to Yuna first. And right now she just has on a ring. We're going to put on the bright ring, which will... Blah, 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 blah. Can't talk today. We're going to put on the bright ring, which gives us the ability Dark Ward, and that will help keep down the chance that she will be inflicted with blind. We're also going to change her weapon from a staff to a rod of wisdom, and that will boost our magic up 8%, a whole 8%. That does stack. So it's a whole 8%, and then it also comes with an ability called Censor, which means we will be able to view enemy HP and weaknesses in battle, which is really cool. And then I think Tidus also got a new shield, so we're going to put that on. He got a metal shield, which will up his defense by 5%. And I think that's it. I don't think anybody else got anything. No armor for Waka. Alright, that's it. Alright, there we go. And we'll go down here to our Aeons menu just to check out Valfor's stats. You can see her little portrait right there. So there's her stats, skills, special, white magic, black magic. Looks like she has the basic 4 elemental spells, so fire, water, thunder, blizzard. And yeah. I'm not going to do the Sphere Grid just yet, because I want Lulu and Yuna to get a couple levels before I do any Sphere Grid stuff. I like to have most of my party, if not all of my party, have levels, so I can just get it all done in one go. I usually wait until after boss fights, actually, because you tend to get a lot of AP in boss fights. So, or if I know there's a boss fight coming up, I'll do it right before a boss fight as well. That's an absolutely gorgeous scenery.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
And this tutorial is going to teach us how to use elemental attacks. So we're going to use Dark Attack on our Garuda friend here.
Yeah.
There we go, and as you can see, he is now blind. I could resummon Valfor. It doesn't cost any MP. You can use like your summons in every single battle if you want to, with absolutely like no repercussions other than possibly KOing them and not being able to revive them until you get to the save spirit. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm gonna see if I can't get everybody in battle to have at least one turn, so we can all get some AP. Unit defend, and yes, defending counts as an action, so you can still have somebody defend, and then next round, kick them out if you want to. Wakka's already done his thing. We'll bring Tidus in, have an attack. Crunch. And there we go. See, and it missed. So, with Dark Attack on, you don't really have a whole lot to worry about with this fight. Once Yuna's next turn comes up, I will boot her out. Right there she go, boot her out for Wakka. Just so I can make sure to keep reapplying Dark Attack when need be. After these initial tutorial battles, as we get farther along into the game, I will probably be talking less during battle unless I have like a strategy that I'm doing. Just because there isn't a whole lot to talk about. I might babble about unrelated things, we'll see. But there doesn't tend to be a lot to talk about when it comes to battles. The battle system is fairly simple once you know what you're doing. But if you have any questions while you're watching this, hit me up on Discord, let me know, and I can try to explain them next time I stream. Alright, see? Dark Attack is gone, so we're gonna slap him with that again. But as you can see, Wakka has like no MP, so we get two for every, well, we get two, period. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Ooh, and we got a new sword for Tidus. So let's see what that does. That's the wrong menu. Brotherhood, so we have the long sword, which is the sword we started with. We have Brotherhood, which is the sword we're starting now, gives us a strength plus 5%. And then we have Twilight Steel, which has Dark Touch. We're probably not going to put that on, mostly because Wakka is good for the Dark Attack should we need it. Otherwise, if we can't have Wakka cast Dark Attack, we can just bring Unit in, she can summon Valfor to fight the big guys. So yeah, no need to do that for now. And going on. But yeah, as I was saying before that battle started, there's some absolutely gorgeous scenery in this game, and I really love this shot of the waterfalls and going over it. The Sade Island as a whole is just super, super, super pretty. You just feel like the tropical atmosphere. Alright, we got a mixed bag. We'll have Mr. Tidus attack this guy. We'll have Mr. Wakka attack this guy. And since that's a water fiend, we're gonna hit this guy with some thunder. Alright, everybody's got some spear levels now, so let's go to the spear grid. Got an MP by 20 increase. Agility 2 increase. Alright, we're going to teach the ability Flee. What Flee does is gives us the ability to escape battles. I think 100% of the time. I'm not sure what the actual stats are. If you try to use the in-battle menu Flee command, your characters can basically refuse to run away, which is not really all that great when you're getting your ass kicked and you need to run away and heal or go grind somewhere else where you're not getting your butt kicked, that kind of thing. So, please, very useful to have. I do not know that I will be using it. We'll see. Strength increased by 1. Defense raised by 1. Null Blaze, what this does, and then the subsequent other null spells which we can get if I can personal behavior. Yeah, so there's Null Blaze, Null Shock, Null Frost, and Null Tide, and all 4 of those are elemental based, so fire, water, thunder, blizzard, fire, water, fire, water, electric, and ice. This will null any elemental damage. So basically, if I cast Null Blaze on Yuna and she gets hit with a fire spell, it will just give me 0 damage. Which is really handy in boss fights and fights in general, but usually I save this one for boss fights with enemies that are going to be casting black magic or any kind of elemental attacks. All done. Alright, let's moving on. Yep, and as you can see, this is where we started off with Waka. Over this way is to the little rivery area. We actually can't go that way. I think we get... Will it stop us? Oh, I guess it won't. Interesting. I thought it did. I thought that we got yelled at. So yeah, here we go. This is where we, where Waka pushed us off the cliff into their water, because he's such a nice guy. Back this way. Yeah, there's nothing special over there. I was just surprised they let us do it. Alright, coming back down here. Back to the beach. I'm not going to save, I just want to get my HP and MP up. We can talk to these people. I knew this time would come someday. I knew. Please watch over Lady Yuna. Here, have this. You may find use for it. Obtained Phoenix Down 3. And Phoenix Downs will revive us from chaos. So if somebody, like, gets knocked out or, like, dies and their HP is reduced to 0 in battle, we can use one of these to bring it back up. I may have explained this already. Don't remember explaining it again. Whatever. May Yevon's blessings be with our summoner on her pilgrimage. Here, a gift from the temple to sanctify her departure. Obtained Seeker's Ring, which is a, as we saw before, that's going to be a defensive armor for Yuna. Oh, there are so many things I want to tell her, but seeing her there smiling, I just can't say them. Hey you, the sea is crawling with fiends, so give this to Yuna, okay? 1 ether. Ethers will regain our MP. Very handy, something we'll never ever use. I won't cry. I won't, yeah? They're really leaving. Here, a farewell gift from all the village. Obtained $400! Woohoo! I understand why some people didn't come down here. It's hard to say goodbye. It's always hard when somebody that's lived there for 10 years moves away. Lady Yuna, don't forget me, okay? I'll be good while you're gone, I promise, yeah? Here, take this. Daddy says it's an offering. Obtained Remedy. That will help us get rid of any negative status effects. We'll miss Lady Yuna. Come back soon, yeah? Where are you going on that big boat? I think that's it. I don't think we get anything else. The journey will be long. Believe the teachings and you will not go astray. She just repeats it. Alright. Boat.
Goodbye.
So it looks like we're going to some place called Kilika. Kilika Port.
Boo.
Titus, please. Stay classy, Titus. Alright, we're on the boat to Kilika. Woohoo! Let's run around here and see what there is to see. There are some things we can pick up around here. Let me pull up my guide real quick. I should probably grab my phone charger too. So you know what? I'm going to grab my phone charger, take a very, very teeny little break to turn the light on, grab a drink. I'll be right back. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Someone's setting off fireworks. That's great. Hopefully you can't hear that. I'm sure you heard Fat Boy, though. Didn't you? Hi, Thor. Say hi to everybody. Or don't. That's fine, too. You say hi? No? Okay. Anyway, we're back. Got a drink. Let's talk to Lulu here and see what she has to say.
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
That is 100% a Star Wars quote. The thing about the Final Fantasy series is that there will always be at least one Final Fantasy, or excuse me, Star Wars reference in it, unless it's Final Fantasy 12, in which they just cribbed the entire plot of A New Hope. Still love that game though. Anyway, that's all you. I believe that's all Lulu has to say.
If you interfere with Yuna's pilgrimage, we won't take it lightly.
Well, okay then, ma'am.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Lulu can be such a downer sometimes, I swear. Alright, well, looks like Yuna's got some fanboys that she's dealing with. Hopefully the Aurochs are keeping any creepers at bay there. And then there's Lion Man over here. What you got to say, Kamari? Slow shake of the head. Alright, yep. Well, keep the creepers away from Yuna, okay? Come over this way. Let's go pop into the cockpit. What do they call this area of like a boat? Like, this would be the cockpit inside of a plane, but... Oh, what a great day. The breeze must feel wonderful. Want to man the helm? Yeah, right. Just kidding. We'll arrive in Kilika before Nightmill. Go on, take a nap or something. The SS Leaky is funded by Yevon. So this is a church boat. That makes sense though. That makes sense as to why Yuna would be on it then. Go down here. See what we got.
Ooh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing.
Who's this guy?
Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not O'aka. Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
I have no
Who do you
money.
think you are?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
O'aka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
O'aka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Apologies, I just had to turn on my air conditioner because it's getting stuffy inside my apartment. It was in the 80s today, which is the worst. It's freaking September. Like, come on, man. So, O'aka's deal is this. I'm going to go over here and talk to him again. He's going to ask to borrow some money from me. After I let him borrow, quote unquote, a set amount of money, he will start giving us a discount. The issue is that set amount of money is like $10,000, and obviously I don't have that. He gives us a 30% discount after we pay him $10,000. However, it doesn't have to be right now. We can pay him that $10,000 over time, and then after we hit that $10,000 mark, then he'll start giving us a 30% off, which is really, really nice. So we are going to give him something today.
But someday, the name O'aka will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gil to lend?
Yes, we have gil to lend. We have 1,246 gil. So we're going to give him... Let's give him 500, shall we? We'll give him $500. It's a little under half of what we got. And we'll be well on our way towards getting that nice discount.
I guess it pays to ask, thank ye kindly, lad. Fine seed money for the O'aka merchant empire.
Sorry, Byako's climbing on me. I'm giving him some pets here. Say hi to B-Man. Hello, B-Man. B-Man, say hello to the Let's Players. Say hello to the Let's Players. How you feeling, bud? How's your year doing? Kind of feels less puffy than it has been, so that's always a good sign. Alright, anyway, moving on. So yeah, so hopefully by about maybe a quarter to maybe halfway through the game, we'll have hit that $10,000 mark, and we can start buying items from O'aka for 30% off, which is a really nice discount when you need to buy high potions and stuff, because that shit starts to rack up. The Crusaders are over here on the Yevon boat, even though they were excommunicated, which is very weird, but let's go find out what they're up to.
I'm not at liberty to talk about our plan.
Oh.
If people think you're with us, you'll be excommunicated too.
Oh.
Some things you're better off not knowing. Take it from me.
Well, alrighty then. What about you? You gonna spill the beans?
Restricted area. Our operation depends on this cargo.
Oh. Okay then. Alright. Moving on. Let's go in here. Oh, some of the orcs are here. What's up? Bota. I've gotten seasick. I think I'm gonna... Keepa. He seems real sick, yeah? I'm hiding over here because I'm gonna get sick too if I keep watching him. Bro, me too. I am also a sympathy seeker. Alright. Got a chest right here. Got another remedy. So here's the cool thing about this suitcase. So let's check and see. We have 14 potions. So if we kick this suitcase 6 times, then we'll have up to 20 potions. And that's the neat thing about this suitcase. It's basically, by this point in the game, the devs kind of wanted you to have 20 potions more or less. So they put this here so that if I had 1 potion, it would give me 19. If I had 0 potions, it would give me 20, etc., etc. So yeah, it's basically free source of potions up until the number 20. So we're gonna kick this 6 times. And done. So we've got our 20 potions now. And that's about all we... Oh, wait, nope, there's one more thing we can do down here. Down here is the power room.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
Chocobos! I love chocobos. Chocobos. We love them. They're so cute. Big giant horse birds. Big giant horse birds.
La 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 la.
That is the chocobo theme. Yes, you probably heard me humming it during this Let's Play. It's a song that I like to hum in my idle moments, just when I'm not thinking. Yeah, chocobos are great. They're a staple of the Final Fantasy franchise by now. They are iconic. They are a mascot character. That's the word I'm looking for. They're one of like 3 mascot characters for the Final Fantasy franchise. You will almost always find them in a Final Fantasy game, no matter which one you're playing. And down here we have Al Bhed Primer number 3. The secrets of the Al Bhed language are revealed. L equals C. That's all there is to do down here. Let's go say goodbye to the chocobos though, because they're cute.
La 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 la.
Not you. Here. Bye. Alright, here we go. And we'll head back upstairs. Can't do anything with Blitz balls, unfortunately. Let's go talk. Alright, let's see
Word
who
is, that summoner's got noble blood.
I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter.
You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Lord Braska's daughter. Wasn't it mentioned that we just got like a statue of him at the Besaid Temple? That's interesting. Please take good care of yourself. Just remember that your well-being means a lot to us. Letty, man, I wish we were as popular as Yuna. Jasu, hey, don't let it get to you. It's always the same, yeah? Summoner's confident smile is always a great encouragement to us. So yeah, these guys are not going to let me sit close to Yuna, so let's see what Wakka has to say about that.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Wakka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
So yeah, Wakka did not pick up on the context clue that Tidus' father is also famous. Right. Looks like everybody left Yuna alone now, so let's go talk to her. See? Ooh, excuse me.
the wind. It's nice. You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkand, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkand, there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jecht told me. He was my father's guardian.
Jecht. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkand.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here, are you not?
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Zin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it.
Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wait! Oh boy!
time to battle against Sin. Now, I could sit here and grind on these guys right here, because these guys are infinite spawn. There is no, like, if you kill all 3 of these guys here, 3 more will just take their place. In order to win the battle, you have to defeat Sin himself, right up here. He's only got 2,000 HP, but you can only hit him with long distance attacks, so magic or Waka. So in order to make sure everybody gets some AP in this fight, I am going to take out these 3 first, and then we'll concentrate on killing Sin. I am not going to sit here and grind for like 45 minutes or whatever, just to get APA. I don't want to completely break the game over my knee. That's not the type of... The battle system is not going to do anything good. Like, it's just going to make things too easy. And it would be boring for you to watch. So, anytime, if I do end up deciding if I'm going to find an area to like grind in, I'm going to do it off camera so you don't have to worry about it. So, but yeah, let's kill these little dudes first. And Sin doesn't do much during this fight except kind of move around, but it honestly doesn't change anything except the camera angles. So we're gonna have Yuna defend again. We'll pull Tidus out. Have Waka attack here. Pull Kimahri out. Okay, there's a button for that. Have Yuna defend again. Again. Alright, now we'll pull Kimahri out. And we'll kill the last guy here. And here come 3 more.
When's this going to end?
The Finn! Attack the Finn!
Fighting at a distance. Regular sword attacks cannot hit targets at a distance, which is Sin's thing. Attack these enemies using magic or Waka's blitzball attack. That's just what we're gonna do. This is one of the reasons why I like to keep memory on my cursor settings. It makes it a lot easier to do battles like this if you have long distance and I don't have to keep tapping the cursor to get back into the thing. Let's summon Valefor. Hey, that's what he's here for, right? I really love the relationship Yuna has with her Aeons. You can absolutely see that she cares about them and wants to have a good relationship with them. Yes, Valefor counts as a long-distance attacker because she can fly. And look at that, we have our overdrive up. So let's check out what Valefor's overdrive can do, or overdrives, I should say, since we have 2 of them. We're gonna go for Energy Blast here. Looks like we can either hit Sin or we can hit the spiny dudes. Let's go for Sin, try to get this done and out of the way. Dang, son! That was like all of his HP! Almost, anyway. Alright, so Valefor's in the yellow now, so I'm actually going to dismiss her, so that way she doesn't get KO'd. She might, though. Yeah, she might end up getting KO'd, unfortunately. Come on, give me a turn. Give me a turn. Give me a turn. Thank you. Dismiss. You did good, kid. Thanks. Alright. Yuna's other deal, other than casting summon magic, is that she's also a healer or a white mage in Final Fantasy parlance. So once we get a second, oh, I guess it's not gonna matter, because we're gonna kill Sin with a Blitzball. Boop. And we're just gonna let some scenes unfold. And here we have the downside to underwater battles, where you can only have certain characters do them. That's right, I'm only going to be doing this next fight with Tidus and Wakka. Interesting use of a in-game potion, though. You don't really see that in cutscenes much. Battle mechanics in cutscenes very often, which is really cool. I always like that. It's a little more immersive. A little more immersive, not ruining my immersion. This is a tough boss battle, especially because you're only using Tidus and Wakka, so you only have potions to help you heal. He's got those two little dudes on each side of him that are also infinitely respawning, much like the ones from the Big Fin itself. So you kind of want to focus all your attacks on that guy. And he hits like a truck. So we're going to do Cheer first to help mitigate a little bit of that damage. It's not going to be much, unfortunately, but it's going to be something. And then we're going to Dark Attack it, so that way, hopefully, when he does try to attack us from this. So we'll see how that goes. Hooray! It worked. Alright, so now we're going to attack. Yeah, and it's just a matter of hoping that we can keep Dark Attack up and keep our HP up and surviving the battle. This is the big attack that, even with Dark Attack, you're still going to get hit by it. So you're going to need to use your next couple rounds healing everybody up. And this is probably one of the reasons why the devs wanted you to have 20, at most 20 potions for this part of the game. Just to make sure you can stay alive. And also, as you can see, Dark Attack has worn off. So we're going to have to, the next time we get a chance, we're going to have to put that back up again. We're going to hit Cheer one more time. I don't remember if Cheer wears off after a set amount of time, but it's not going to hurt to do it over again. And as you can see, Drain Touch is not good, so yeah, we want to make sure we have that Dark Attack on him, so he can heal himself by attacking. Every little inch of HP we can take off this guy is an inch of HP he does not have. I always try to top off HP when it's in the yellow, just so that it doesn't get too low and accidentally KOs me, because it does happen way more times than I can count. In most JRPGs, you get greedy and then you die. And as we can see, Wakka has no more MP for Dark Attack. Oh, the Dark Attack is not gone, which is good news for us. You know what? Let's do it. Let's use an ether. Let's live dangerously. 10 times more MP than we actually have, but that's okay. Don't want this guy healing himself. And he's dead! Yay! We did it! And much like a little while ago, we're gonna let some scenes play out.
When Sin attacked Zanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
Right there, you get to see Yuna's resolve. It's not, I want to defeat Sin. It's, I must. She doesn't have a choice. She knows she doesn't have a choice. She is doing this because she wants to build a better life for the people of Spira. Because this scene of destruction happens almost every day. This is a reality that unfortunately the people of Spira have to live with. And it's terrifying. Hey, you're alive. Wait. What do you want? We're not open. This pub's closed. I don't think I can get through this without a drink. Titus, watch your step. It's not safe this way. Coming up is one of the most beautiful FMV cutscenes in the game. And I'm just gonna let you see.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living. Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this? It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time, hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
I have to agree with Titus's take here. Sending, while beautiful, is also horrifying. It's a funeral rite for the dead, where you are sending the soul of somebody who's died, who's passed on to the far plane, to essentially what is in the Yevonite faith is heaven. So they don't become monsters. So they don't become reborn into monsters. And the reason there are still fiends is because, people die every day and there aren't summoners around. Summoners are very far and few between, as we will come to learn. Because being a summoner carries a very heavy burden. You're this very powerful person with the ability to call forth monsters from the ether, essentially. You can send the souls of the dead to heaven. You have phenomenal, massive power, but you are you're basically a demigod in the Yevonite faith, and that comes with a very heavy burden. For Yuna because summoners are the only ones who can defeat sin, I should say. And Yuna chose this path, to follow in the path of her father's footsteps, because she wants to help. We saw how eager she was, running down the boat, and was like, I'm here, I can do the sending, show me where they are, show me where they are. It's a very selfless thing. And I think how selfless Yuna is one of her flaws. I do believe it's supposed to be implied that this was her first sending. First official sending, I should probably say. Because obviously she had to learn how to do it. After witnessing sin destroy this town, she then had to go and do her duty. She couldn't mourn with her people, and I agree with Titus. I think that's horrifying, and I hope she never has to do it again. But we'll see. All right, moving on. We're gonna save here. Let's see what this kid has to say. I'm gonna be a blitzball when I grow up. Yes, that says I'm gonna be a blitzball when I grow up. Not blitzball player. He's gonna be a blitzball. You know what? Live your dreams, kid. You can do it. I believe in you. This is my home, and no matter how bad it gets, I ain't moving. And if you just talk to this lady, she just is like, do you want to go back to sleep? No, we do not want to go back to sleep.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
So we're supposed to follow him this way, but we're gonna go this way first. Like, everything is in shambles. I don't know where to start. I wanted to believe it was just a bad dream, that this was all a dream, and when I opened my eyes, everything would be back to normal. But when morning came, nothing had changed. Daddy.
Huh?
Whoa!
And as you can see, all the people of Spirit can do is mourn and rebuild. Yeah, I'm repairing this now, but it'll all be destroyed when Sin comes again. He destroys it, I fix it, and he destroys it. It's a never-ending cycle, I tell you. Hey, Wakka's waiting for you. Wakka can wait. Oh, we don't need to talk. I went to the wrong one. There is a reward for saving that little girl, so we're gonna come around this way. Our loved ones made it to the far plane with Lady Yuna's help. We are truly grateful for Yevon's blessing. You're the one that saved my sister, right? That treasure box contains a token of my appreciation. Please accept my thanks. She appreciates us to the tune of an ether! Woohoo! These are really hard to come by, so that is actually a really, really good prize. Thanks, ma'am. Alright, and we got a book here. Al Bhed Primer number 4. The secrets of the Al Bhed language are revealed. T equals D. Tidus has achieved the rank of Al Bhed Pakehan. Let's go see what Wakka wants.
Ah, there you are. Be St. Aurochs, huddle! On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go! High Summoner Ohalland used to live in the Kilika temple here. Yup, Lord Ohalland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Wakka. Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
I think Tidus and Wakka both have a point here. Tidus is correct in that this is a time where he just saw this destruction and he's like, shouldn't we be taking life a little bit more seriously? But I think also Wakka is also correct in that sometimes when tragedies happen, you need to have those things that bring you joy, that bring you hope, that bring you life. Because otherwise, what's the point? You know? So, I think they both have a good point here. This game is very, very good at kind of showing that duality of the horror of a disaster occurring, which is very interesting to me because Japan does have a lot of, well, I'm gonna say a lot, but Japan does have history with natural disasters of tidal waves and earthquakes. And I do wonder when I play this game how much of the national consciousness experience of that is reflected in this with Sin, and how towns and cities are destroyed and then they rebuild and they're destroyed again and they're rebuilt. Granted, it doesn't happen in Japan to the extent that it happens here in Spirit, but I feel like it was inspired by that, possibly not on purpose, but there's definitely a little bit of that in this world building here, which I think is very interesting. It's something interesting to think about. So we're gonna go this way. This dude is no longer here to yell at us to go talk to Waka, so we're gonna keep moving. Don't need to save.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
What? What do you mean?
It's just that... well...
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
I love this background music, so we're gonna sit here and listen to it for a minute. Go this way first. And another tutorial battle with Kimahri this time.
Kimahri, why don't you use Lancet on it?
What's a Lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
So let's use Lancet. So we learned Speed Cannon, and as you can see down there, his little overdrive gauge has maxed out. Anytime you use Lancet on a Fiend and you manage to learn one of its skills, his overdrive gauge will max out so that you can use it the next round. Pretty cool. So we're gonna just cast fire on this thing and kill it right away though, so... Alright, Overdrive, Ronso Rage. We can either jump, which we saw in the battle with Titus, so we're going to skip that. We're going to use Seed Cannon. Alright, and unfortunately, I will probably never use Kimahri again. I find the blue magic class to actually be kind of a pain in the ass. I don't like having to get hit by... I don't like it. I don't like having to go through the extra effort of learning my skills. Maybe somewhere down the line, I'll maybe go down and see if I can't learn everything when I have, a little bit more time of the game under my belt. But for now, we're not going to bother with that. It's too much. And I'd rather play through and get tell the story. Got a weapon for Wakka. Let's go see what's up with this big thing in the middle here. Okay, so here's Sensor at work. You can see up there in the upper left-hand corner, we have an HP readout. We also have, it says times 1.5. That means whatever element we hit it with will do 1.5 times the damage. And the white there means ice. So we're gonna hit this guy with Blizzard. And yes, something you will notice is that sometimes they will talk during battle. Unfortunately, they don't talk enough for my liking. I actually think that was a bug in the original program that they just didn't fix for the HD remaster. I wish they would. It's a really, really neat and kind of unique thing. If you missed it there, Lulu cast Blizzard and she said freeze. They will always say something the first time you use a skill, and then after that it's a random chance. And honestly, I've played this game so many times and it happens so very little that I will be surprised if we see it happen, and we'll see it happen again after the initial spell casting going forward. Oh yeah, and we just got done with a boss fight, so let's go through our sphere grid and level up a little bit. Listen to some good tunes. Alright, let's go see what this guy's all about.
The fiend before us is Ochu, Lord of the Wood. We've had trouble with this one before. Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
Standing guard, sir. Standing guard, sir.
The Ochu is no garden variety fiend. We could throw 100 crusaders at it and still lose. Ochu poison is a surefire way to get to the far plane and fast.
Yeah, we're not scared of this guy. We're a summoner and her guardian. We got this. as you can see, Valfor is immune to poison, which means we can wail on this guy for a little bit and not have to worry about getting poisoned. So let's see if we can do that without getting our HP into the yellow. HP is in the yellow. We're not going to risk it. Our overdrive is maxed out, and like I said, I think in either the first or the second episode, I think it was the first episode, overdrive gauge will skip between battles. So, something I do like to do is get everybody's, grind a little bit, get everybody's, especially before a boss fight, get everybody's overdrive gauge built up, and then I can just burst damage. So, we'll keep Valfor's overdrive gauge full, we'll dismiss her, and Yuna will get that AP, so we don't have to worry about that. We're going to keep her in battle mode because she has a spell called Esna, which will get rid of poison. We won't have to waste any antidotes, which is really nice. Lulu gets to stay because she's casting fire, and this dude is weak against fire. Cast Esna on Yuna. Let's get Wakka in here so he can get some AP too. And let's have him cast Dark Attack. I think he's immune. Yep. Frostbite is immune to the Dark spell. So that didn't do much help, but that's okay. Wakka will still get some AP. And let's cure Wakka. Just so we don't waste Yuna's turn. And let's get Titus back in here. Alright, so he's fallen asleep now, and he's going to cast Regen on himself, which is kind of a pain in the ass. So we're going to have Yuna defend, we're going to do some fire magic here. We want to wake him up as soon as possible. Because otherwise he will heal himself to full, and then all this time will have been wasted. We're going to attack. This is the downside. Is that it will cast Earthquake and then he'll immediately get another turn. He's awake now though, which is good. But here's the thing. Valfor is flying and therefore can't be hit by Earthquake. However, Valfor is also in the yellow HP, so I'm actually not going to bring her out. But a good strategy is to, when he's asleep, bring out Valfor, wake him up, and then let Valfor kind of take the damage for you. Not going to do that this round, unfortunately, just because I brought Valfor out earlier. But I can do this without it. So. Too close. We're gonna use a high potion on Yuna. Too close. Alright, she's back in the game. Cast that Esna. I want to get poisoned. Cast Cheer again. So it only has about 800 HP left, so it looks like a couple more bursts of fire should do the trick. Alright, everybody got a level up. Very nice. And we got a bangle for Lulu.
A summoner and her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young Crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
Let's pop back here. Hope we don't get any rain of battles. Put our HP back up. We'll save so we don't have to fight Mr. Ochu again. And we'll make our way towards that little red arrow.
Burn.
I can take care of those alone, huh? Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention, up here, so you can see red means fire, blue means water, and then the second one is yellow, and that means electricity.
You're not too bad.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
I really love the in-game, like, little asides and banter and lines. I think it really gives a lot of the characters a little more personality. And you can just kind of see how they interact with each other. It's really cool. So we're just going to come through here. I think this is a dead end. Oh, what's she got to say? Good day, Guardians. Many fiends have been sighted in areas attacked by sin. Please be careful on your journey. Obtain the high potion. Thanks, Miss Pantsless. Every crusader must pray for the fiend's souls. We all want the dead to find peace on the far plains, right? There's another elemental right there that I was talking about earlier, this little guy in the middle here. So we'll have Titus attack this guy. We'll have Wakka attack this guy. And we'll have Lulu, since this is an electricity dude, we'll have her cast water.
Anyone thirsty?
Not a dead end, but we get some treasure. Ooh, we got a Lux Sphere. Those are hard to find. Worth it. Alright, let's go this way.
I'm ready.
And no, we have no idea what kind of shoes Lulu wears. We never ever see them. I know, I'm disappointed too.
Oh, these stone steps have a history, you know. Yep, Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
A race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Yuna, if you would. Hey!
Ah, huh? Hey!
Oh, what's Kimahri got to say about that? No fun. Got it, Kimahri. Whatever you say. And Lulu?
Kids.
No. You do have a soft spot. I'm gonna save. Because we sure do have a boss fight coming up next. And since we have a boss fight coming up next, we're gonna level up a little bit. So let's do that. Get a little nature ASMR while we do so.
Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
How Lulu runs in that dress, I will never fully understand. But I want it. I want it for me. Alright, so this Sin Spawn boss, he's a little tricky. So we're gonna attack him with Tidus. We're gonna see what happens here.
It's hard as rock! My sword's no good!
Alright, so basically what we gotta try to do is get that, you can kind of see in the middle there, inside of it, it's got like a shell, it's in a shell. So we need to try to figure out a way to get it to open, and the way to do that is we're gonna bring in Kimahri, and we're actually gonna tag his little handies here. Because while that big middle piece is weak against magic, these little tentacle hands will absorb that magic and will A, heal, and B, we won't be able to damage the boss, even though he's weak to fire. So we're going to pull Yuna and Lulu out because unfortunately right now they're not going to really be much help. And we're going to have Wakka, Kimahri, and Tidus concentrate on destroying these guys right here. Which shouldn't take too long because they don't have too terribly much HP, which is really nice. One down already. And that attack has a chance to cast poison. Luckily, nobody got hit, so... Alright, he's down. So now we're going to bring in Lulu and Yuna again. Lulu for casting fire on the boss because he's weak. And Yuna for healing. Alright, we got him to open up. So now, once Yuna gets another turn, right now, we are going to cast Null Tide. And that's because this boss fight will cast water on us. We want to try to mitigate as much damage as possible. Casting Null Tide will make sure that we take no damage when he casts water. We're also keeping Yuna up here because, as you can see, she just got inflicted with poison, so we can make sure that we're not wasting any antidotes getting rid of that. We've got plenty of HP, so we're not, or excuse me, plenty of MP, so we're not too worried about that. Let's cast Cheer to get our defense up. And that'll be our strategy. We'll have Tidus attack, we'll have Yuna cast magic, or we'll have Lulu cast her fire spell, and we will have Yuna heal and keep up Null Tide and taking out poison when needed. Gotta be kidding me. I don't know why he keeps casting water on Lulu. He just doesn't like her for some reason. That's not scripted. That's just random, and I don't know why.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey. So, what are these Sin Spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Wakka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
And since we got everybody in that boss battle, everybody got to level up. Woohoo! Ooh, looks like Wakka finally got some armor there. That's kind of nice. Bright Arm Guard. I think that does the same thing as Yuna's armor that prevents darkness, so let's slap that on him. And that's really all armor does, is gives you status effects and stuff like that. It doesn't really affect any of your attack, like your weapons, unless they have an ability on there, don't raise your attack stat, and your armor doesn't raise your defense stat unless it has the ability on there, I believe. So in essence, it doesn't really matter which one you have. You can have armor from the beginning of the game, you can have armor from the end of the game, and it's going to have the same like base stats no matter what. So it's really just a matter of aesthetic and what skills you need to play the game, or what skills you want to use to play the game. Alright. Moving on.
Huh.
So, they got fiends in Zanarkand too?
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Zanarkand anyway?
I've been thinking, maybe people Sin gets to don't die. Maybe Sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing.
Hmm?
You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chappu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place. No one can replace Sir Jecht, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
Damn, Lulu.
I could never be what Chappu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Wakka, Lulu, and Wakka's brother, Chappu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
Like, you didn't have to go that hard, Lulu. Honestly. Yuna did nothing wrong. And this is Kilika Temple, so you can see it's a little more fancy, a little more ornate than Besaid Temple. Each of the temples in the game have their own kind of aesthetic and their own architecture, which is another really cool thing, another really good way to world build. And as you can see, there's a fire motif going on here. Who are these fucks? That guy he just looks like a douchebag.
You here to pray for victory too?
Us? Pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year. So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
Oh, Tidus. Alright, let's go inside Kilika Temple. And normally this is where I would probably stop the stream, because I've been streaming for a while, but I don't have to work tomorrow, so this is going to be an extra long one tonight. Hooray! However, if you're looking for a good stopping point in the VOD, feel free to stop here, come back later. We'll still be here. We'll still be having a good time. Let's go. Sorry, I am looking up the guide for this next part because, oh boy. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to some people first. I used to be a blitzer back in my day, always vying with the other teams. Whatever that means. Wait a minute, could they have been the celebrities? Oh, I missed it. There was somebody earlier that like had a line that was something like, I hear there's celebrities going to the temple. And yes, those were the celebrities. Those assholes were the celebrities. Seeing blitzball players here sure is a sure sign that the tournament is approaching. Got the Aurochs over here. Buddy, that was Bixen. He's a jerk, but a first-rate blitzer. He's just a first-rate asshole is what he is. Dato, my poor knees were shaking when the goers confronted me. Oh, buddy. I just saw a summoner and her guardian enter the Cloister of Trials. Another summoner? The Goers look like a pretty good team, but they're so stuck up, aren't they? That's the nice way of putting it, sure. Alright, well, let's go find out what's up with this other summoner. Didn't realize there was another one on their pilgrimage. Wait, a couple of doors here first. Must explore everything. What if there's treasure chests? A couple of priests. May the Kilika Beasts win this year's tournament and serve as a sign of encouragement and hope for the people of Kilika. Okay, why were the Luca Goers here instead of in Luca? Is there no shrine in Luca? Interesting. Kilika Temple is a temple of fire. Even the Cloister of Trials is engulfed in flames. Those who disobey the precepts and enter unsanctioned may forfeit their lives. Oh, this should be interesting. And just repeats that. Got another one of those tapestries up here with the Yevonite alphabets that I don't know how to read. Oh, look at the acolytes! They're so cute! I'm supposed to study real hard and become a nun, but I just want to run around and play at the beach. You know what? You should get to run around and play at the beach. You're like 5. Guess what? I really like studying the scriptures. The monks give us lots of sweets if we study hard, bro. I tell you what. If the Mormons had given me candy for studying the scripture, I would still not be Mormon, but I would have had a lot of candy because I would have actually studied the scripture. Anyway, I like this knocked over like mug over here. That's really cool. I like that's just so neat. It's just the little things in the background of this game that you weren't really able to notice back in the day when the textures were so compressed on the PS2. There's so much world building here in this game, and it's so nice. It's a world that I would actually love to like roleplay in. I don't know, like write fic in or roleplay in, because there's so much to explore, and we only get to see such a tiny little bit in this game and the next. Alright, what you got to say? Good talk, buddy. Alright.
I think Waka needs to do a little more praying.
Please, let Waka's prayers be heard.
Well, before we talk to Waka, let's check out some of the statues. So we got more of these, but I'm still not sure what they're for. But there's less of them here than there are at the Besaid Temple, which is interesting. I should really look up and see if maybe the Final Fantasy Wiki has information on that. I can look that up when the stream's over and talk about it next time we go to a different temple. Alright. I envy your happy-go-lucky attitude. Yeah, once we win the tournament, this will be my victory pose. Alright, whatever you say, buddy. Save really quick. What I got.
Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
And you know what? We're gonna pray again. We're not gonna be a dick. When in Rome, as they say.
A summoner, are you?
Man, put on some pants.
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna? So, you're High Summoner Braska's daughter. That's quite a name to live up to. My. And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble. As I recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
I only have as many guardians as there are people I can trust. I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Portella. We're leaving.
Yuna absolutely went to the Lulu School of Shade. That is the
A guardian is
classiest
someone
way.
a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me?
Yes, dumbass.
What's she smiling about?
What do you think, dumbass? He's so dense sometimes, I swear. Anyway, yes, that is the classiest clapback, I believe the kids would say. And that's what I really like about Yuna. She'll clap back, but she'll do it politely, and you won't even realize that it happened.
Lord O'Hala.
Here.
The Faith is below. Let's do it.
The Faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Kamari, Waka, ready?
Strength, everyone.
No! Nah! Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure. Soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
Yeah, because remember the last time Yuna did this, it was over 24 hours before she came back, but... there's not really much we can do, so I guess we might as well just wait. Or not? Maybe we can leave now? No? Well...
Where's Yuna?
Why'd you come back?
Then why are you here?
Why did you come back?
Hey,
I thought you were
I'm not a
leaving.
guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait! Ah, let me go! Go! Hey! What's a big idea?
Just a little game.
Huh?
Rude!
This is bad. Really bad.
So here's the thing. Yes, Titus got away with this once, but he knows he screwed up, and he is friends with Yuna now. He knows Yuna now. He's friends with Yuna now, and he doesn't want her to get in trouble. And so, unlike before, when he was like I care, now he does care because he knows what's at stake for Yuna. And so...
Come on, go up! Go up!
And so Donna doing this is really screwing Yuna over in a major, major way. It's not just, oh, it's not just a little game. This is... It was a dick move. It was a real dick move. But we don't really have a choice. We're gonna have to go inside.
Only guardians allowed. And I'm sure no guardian. Well, I guess it's too late now.
Alright. Killing the Cloister of Trials. And this one I definitely need to have a guide for. It's a little more complicated than the saved one. So first we're going to go up here towards this pedestal. We're going to grab this sphere. Kill it with the sphere. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to put this in the hole right here. We'll set that door on fire. And then we're going to take that sphere. And that will open the doorway. So So we're going to come over this way. We're going to put the Kilika Spear in the slot on the northern wall, and then we're going to take it out again, and we're going to put it in the slot in the eastern wall. So the northern wall first. Alright, and now we're going to grab it again. Go over here to this one. Put it right here. Leave it there. We're going to come over here. We're going to examine this little guy. Alright, we're going to come over here. We're going to take the Kilika Spear that's right here. Put it over on the western wall over here. And then we're going to take this little glyph sphere here. Put it. Alright, we're gonna put it here. Destruction spheres right there. We're gonna leave it alone for now. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna grab one of these. Put it here. Alright. Push this guy forward. Push him into the next room. Nope, nope, nope. So finicky. Alright. Go. Am I going the right way? I'm going the right way. Okay. Push it all the way forward. And then push it all the way over. Push it. Mr. Titus. There we go. A little easier if I use the D-pad. There. Perfect. We're going to go over this way. Down the stairs. We're going to grab this guy here. Guy here. Shows the wall, revealing a chest, which gives us a red armlet, which is an armor piece for Kimahri that I believe nulls fire. Alright, now we're going to go back here. We're going to grab another Kilika Sphere. Doesn't matter which one, so we'll just grab this one. Take the spear. And we're done. We're gonna take this with us, because screw any summoner that comes behind us, right? Boy, that was really complicated. And, but that's okay. We had fun with it. And, you know what isn't complicated? Creating a professional quality website with Squarespace. Like, comment, and subscribe down below to get a free link to, the free trial for Squarespace. Sponsor today's stream. Woohoo! Moving forward, you can hear a different version of the Hymn of the Faith. When we heard it in the Besaid Temple, it was a woman singing. This time it's a man. And I don't think it would be a spoiler to reveal that this is the Faith singing. What the Faith is will come with time. I do believe that that is explained later on. But yeah, it's the Faith singing. This isn't background music. This is something everybody can hear, which I think is a really cool piece of world building.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It was Donna and that big musclehead man.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
Yup. Kind of a big deal. But you know what isn't a big deal? Creating a website with Squarespace. Sign up below.
Just wait.
So what's in there anyway?
The Faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
The Faith are people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the Faith emerge once again. That's what we call an Aeon.
All that in this room? So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
Byako's over here batting me and like, Mom, it's time to go to bed. Mom, it's past bedtime. I know it's past bedtime, bud. But we're gonna keep playing video games into the night, okay? Okay? Alright, that way we can wait to give you your pill a little bit, alright? He is doing much better. I'm not sure when you're gonna be watching or listening to this, but he is doing much better. He's starting to be able to hold that ear up, which is really nice. It's still kind of puffy, but it does not feel as puffy as it did last week, which I'm so grateful for. And he's sneezing less because we're working on that ear infection, and then as soon as I can, we're gonna get his little chronic upper respiratory medicine, and then hopefully he'll start feeling better all around. But for now, he's gotta stop biting my hands while I'm trying to play video games. All right, what's Lulu got to say?
The Chamber Beyond is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
It's taboo.
Oh.
That's rude. Oh, alright, fine. Well... Well, it seems like it went faster this time.
There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there, in the temple, I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that Spira and Zanarkand were connected. Somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly, I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
All right, we got another Aeon, and this is Ifrit, and yes, I know what you're thinking. And yes, the Aeons are the ideal self, or the ideal soul of the faith, and that does mean some of them are furries. And we don't judge that. We don't judge that here in Final Fantasy X. This is Ifrit. He is a fire elemental Aeon. He is a big dog demon looking thing, dog wolf demon looking thing. He's pretty cool. I actually really like him as a summon in general. He is fire based. He comes with fire magic, which can heal him. He absorbs fire elemental spells and attacks. So he's easier to keep alive in battle than Balfour, who you have no way to heal unless you teach her white magic. Which we will learn about later on. We'll get there when we get there. So we're going to keep the name Ifrit. I believe Ifrit is a reference to, or borrows from Hindu mythology, and Ifrit is a kind of genie, a fire elemental genie in Eastern mythology, like that. So yeah. As a summon, Ifrit is a staple in the Final Fantasy series. I believe he debuted in Final Fantasy IV? In Final Fantasy IV or Final Fantasy VI, one of the two. I first saw him in Final Fantasy VI, but it is what it is. So, yeah, Ifrit. Well, hopefully nobody saw that. Nobody saw me go into the saw us go into the Cloister of Trials. Everything's okay. Yuna won't be excommunicated. Fingers crossed, y'all. Well, we're not getting tackled or anything, so it's a good sign.
I thought I had put my feelings for Zanarkand behind me. But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
You have to feel sorry for Tidus, because I think, like I've said before, and like he said, he's been thrust into a world he doesn't understand, that he has absolutely no way of knowing whether he's going to get home or not, whether he even can get home, and that's hard. And I don't blame him for wanting to scream there. I don't blame him for having these feelings. I did back when I first played this game when I was a lot younger, but as I've grown older, I've really come to empathize with him and his plight. Also, unrelated, where the fuck was Donna when we needed someone to do ascending, huh? Fuck her. Alright, moving on. We'll just go back the way we came here. We'll probably get into a few more random battles. Let's try Ifrit out, shall we? Let's check this guy out. only takes half damage from fire, so we're not gonna, I mean, we'll probably still kill him in one shot, because, Ifrit's pretty fast, but we're gonna smack these guys with a meteor. Pow! Oh yeah, so as I said before, Ifrit is elemental. He's elemental fire, and he comes with black magic, and he comes with fire. And what that means is I can cast fire on him and heal him, which means I can keep him in battle a little bit longer, which is always nice. That's why I like white magic. I think he has no blaze and no frost. Very rarely are we going to want to use no blaze on Ifrit himself, because again, he absorbs fire, but no frost we will absolutely want to do in certain battles, because he takes extra damage from ice attacks. So no frost comes in handy to keep him from dying in one shot. And we strike this guy. Ow. And that's Ifrit. And Yuna got all the AP because she was the only one we used in battle. Spear. Over this way. Ah! Let's have Yuna attack. Let's see what that does. Bonk. Back in Kilika, and let's head back to the dock. There's not really much left here to do. So, I believe Wakka said after Kilika we were gonna head to Luca, so let's go get on the next boat. Ooh, hold on, there's a lady looking at a treasure chest over here. Let's go find out what that's all about. Hey you, hands off the merchandise. Oh, you're a customer, are you? Oh, it's the item shop. Ooh, it's a weapon shop. So what do we got here? So this is all stuff with sensor on it. Usually the one that I keep the sensor ability on is either Yuna or Lulu, because they will almost always be in my party. And you don't have the sensor unless somebody has sensor on their weapon. You won't be able to see it in battle, and sensor is a very, very useful ability. I have 2,000 gil, so I think I am going to actually splurge and get that for Lulu, so we can always have sensor, even if Yuna or Kimahri are not in the party, because Kimahri has it on his weapon as well. I am going to buy some HP up equipment here. People. Yuna's fine. I'm gonna keep the defense 5% for Titus. And we're gonna grab this one for Kimahri, and we got it all equipped. Pay attention next time we're in a battle. The weapons and armor change in battle, which I think is really cool. So you'll be able to see the different rings and bangles and arm stuff and all that happy fun stuff. Let's go!
Off to Luca at last. The matches start soon as we get there, so rest up on the way, yeah?
And so we leave Kilika to its repairs. Now this next part is a pain in the ass, especially because I think I'm having issues with input delay, at least enough that I'm having trouble with Titus's limit break. But we'll see if I can pull it off, because it will help with some stuff coming up if I can do it. Oh, why is she talking to those douchebags? Poor Yuna. Jasu, I just want to sneak up behind them and beat the... Oh, me too, buddy. Me too. I mean, I just want to get in their faces and show them what we're made of. Me too, buddy. How dare they talk to Yuna. Dato, tournament's coming up real soon. I wish we had more time to practice, yeah? Letty, why do we have to be on the same ship as those Lucans anyway? Because we're going to the same place, buddy. Like, come on. I know they're shitty assholes, but seriously? Ugh. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Those herbs I bought in Kilika for seasickness are working great. Yeah, well, I'm glad for you. That's actually really good. Congratulations, buddy. Let's see. It's chest. High potion. Avis, looks like our gals are brewing up something back there. I'd be afraid if I were you. Belgerda, my, you're kind of cute too. Want to have some fun? Dorum, hey, that boy in the RX is a cutie. Okay. Oh, you. Yeah, where were you when we needed ascending done? And then you go and try to get Yuna excommunicated? I hate you. Anyway.
Some people can be so rude.
Yeah, it takes one to know one. Bitch.
Some people...
Here.
It might not mean much, but good luck in the tournament.
Hey, someone's sleeping on the job. Sure is sleeping on the job.
Best to let him sleep.
Alright. What do you say? Ooh, hey, it's a Waka. Let's give him some more money, shall we?
They ask a fortune for rags in Besaid and Kilika. Well, me business is in shambles. What's an Oaka to do, I ask ye? You mind spotting me some gil again, lad?
Well, we have 1,600 gil. Let's give him a little bit more. Let's give him 1,100. We can afford it.
Make it up to ye, that I will.
We're gonna get there eventually. Alright, let's go down here. Let's down here. More chocobos! Yay!
La 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 la.
I will always say hi to the chocobos because they're good boys. Alright, I am gonna save. just because the bit coming up is a one-time thing only, and if I don't get it, then I can't ever try again. I don't know if I don't get it this time around, I don't know if I'm gonna bother, but we'll see. Who's this guy? Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey. Are you being weird? He's being weird. Alright.
What y'all talking about? Who are you supposed to be?
Ah, I remember him. Guy from Kilika.
Huh?
You know, one of the Besaid Aurochs. Said something about winning the cup.
Oh, right. You're that idiot.
Don't call him that.
But he is an idiot. They don't got what it takes to win the cup.
Well, they do now that I'm here.
Yes, they will win. He used to be the star player of the Zanarkand Abes.
Yeah, as if anyone lived in those ruins.
It's not ruins. There's a big city there. There is.
I got too close to Sin and...
There is a city, really.
Right, whatever your ladyship says.
Poor Yuna. She wants to believe so much. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come back here. The Orcs are the team to watch this year. They say they got a blitzer from Zanarkand on their team. Oh, come on. You actually believe that rumor? No way. I only meant it'll be fun to watch. I don't like this. Anyway. What's Mari got to say? Okay. Buddy. Good combo, brother. Alright.
What's wrong? You seemed kind of mad back there.
They were being rude, and... I do believe your Zanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
How come?
Sir Jecht used to always tell me stories. It'd be great to see your home someday. I'd love to go there.
Yeah. So, Yuna, want to come over to my place? Right. Sure. As if I had a place to show her.
Bruh.
I do believe your Zanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
Well, let's go see what's going on here, shall we? There's a blitzball there. We're going to ignore that for now. We're actually going to head up these stairs.
Well, say something. You'll take responsibility.
Relax. He's bound to know someone in Luca.
And if not?
He could always join a blitz team. Anyhow, it's better than just leaving him in Besaid.
What? Just leaving him in Luca?
What do you want me to do?
Yuna wants to make him a guardian.
Oh, yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not mine. It is mine, huh?
We can actually spy on their conversation.
Why do you think she wants to make him a guardian anyway?
Because he's Sir Jecht's son.
All right. Wait, you sure about that? He's really Sir Jecht's son?
It's hard to say, but Yuna seems to believe so.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's all you have to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, He's gotta decide for himself, yeah? Well, him and Yuna, I guess.
You're right, for once. I wonder which is best. Why don't you tell him he should?
Should what?
Become Yuna's guardian.
Why me?
Because Yuna can't.
Why not?
He hates his father. What he was, what he did. Do you really think she can possibly say to him, I want you to be my guardian, like your father was to mine?
And you're being oversensitive. All right, all right. I'll try talking to him after the tournament.
Be discreet.
I know. It's his decision. He doesn't like his father.
Apparently, he told Yuna as much.
Hating your own father, huh? Sounds like a luxury to me. I don't even remember my parents. Can't say how I feel about them.
I was 5 then, so I remember mine a little.
Damn it!
Hmm?
Sin just takes everything away from us.
Got some more exposition and learned a little bit more about Lulu and Maka, too.
Go to bed, bud. Tournament starts tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry. I need some time to think.
Someone's bound to recognize you when they see our moves out there, huh?
Right, so... let's go see what this Blitzball's all about, shall we?
Well, well. Trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for lessons, you know. That shot is done like this. You can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
The Jacksaw Challenge. This is really hard. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. Memories of that day still haunt Tidus and interfere with his concentration. Try to shake off the memories and successfully perform the Jackshot. Alright, press... so you have to, basically you have to press X and the D-pad, the highlighted D-pad at the same time. For example, when a memory appears in the upper left, press the corresponding buttons. Simply press X without using the directional buttons or the left stick when it appears in the center. Let's try practicing a little. Press buttons following the on-screen instructions. Did you get the hang of it? Now for the real thing. Show check what you can do.
You can't do it, kid. You can't do it, kid. You're out of your league. No one else can do it. You're out of your league. You can't do it, kid.
I did it! I can't believe I actually did it!
The best? Yeah, right.
Heck yeah!
Whoa! What's that called?
Doesn't have a name. Anyone can do it if they try.
Show us one more time, yeah?
Heck yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy.
I knew it. I knew you were something special.
That was the Jecht shot, wasn't it?
How do you know that?
Sir Jecht showed it to me when I was a child. He called it the Sublimely Magnificent Jecht Shot Mark III.
Huh. Stupid name, huh? You know what? There is no Mark I or Mark II, you know? My old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd. He said they'd come back every night expecting to see Mark I and Mark II. And they really did come back. I used to get so mad. Is he alive, you think?
I don't know. But Sir Jecht was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Yes. So, if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if you found him?
Who knows? I thought he died 10 years ago. Well... I'd probably just smack him one. After everything he put Mom and me through. And because he was famous, I was always... Well, you should know, Yuna.
Hmm?
Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right?
Hmm.
Ain't it tough?
It is hard to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
Sure.
But the honor of having a father like him surpasses all that, I think.
Well, there wasn't much to honor about my old man, that's for sure.
You shouldn't say that about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
Ow!
Show me that move again.
Yo! I didn't think my old man would come to Luca. He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right. Sure, I had told Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all anymore.
And I think here is where we're going to end for the night. Thank you for joining me. We're really getting into like the good part of the game now. We're actually about probably, I don't know, 1/8 of the way through or so. But we're really getting into the plot. We're really getting into kind of getting a forward momentum. We're out of the tutorial zone essentially, and we're really getting into the game. I'm very excited. I lied. We're not going to stop here. Hold on.
This event is sponsored by Yevon. And this year we celebrate Maester Micah's 50th year in office. Ah, over there. The ships carrying the players are arriving now. This would be dock number 2. All the way from Kilika, it's the Kilika Beasts. High Summoner O'Holland used to play for them. A big name to live up to. Their hometown was recently attacked by Sin. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yes, Baba. They're going to be pulling out all the stops to try and bring back the cup this year.
Exciting, isn't it, folks? Our next team off the ramp is... if it isn't the Besaid Aurochs. They're a living, breathing, statistical impossibility. I've never seen a team this bad. That's right, in 23 years, they've never made it past the first round. Only a few die-hard fans are in the audience today.
Best of luck to them and a safe journey back to Besaid.
Right, Jim. Moving right along, our next team is... Here they are, folks, our very own Luca Goers. They've got power, they've got speed, they've got teamwork. They're an all-round first-class team, and they're back home in Luca.
Without a doubt, they are the favorite this year, Baba. And after the way they dominated last year, it'd take a miracle for them to lose today.
You can say that again, Jimma. Look at the crowd, folks. Look at the crowd. Looks like all of Luca has turned out to cheer the Goers on. They know, I know, and you know, folks. The Luca Goers are #1.
Yeah, it's like this every year, yeah? Don't let it bother you.
I just want to point out that the blonde guy in the Goers has no neck.
Stop right there, Goers! You guys are smiling now, but not for long! 'Cause this year, us Aurochs are taking the cup!
What in Yevon's name were you doing up there?
We sure stood out, though. We were on the sphere. We were. Maester Micah is here.
Already?
The #3 Doc.
What's up now?
Maester Micah has arrived, that's what.
Micah? Maester? Maester Micah is the leader of all the peoples of Spira. He's come all the way from Bavel. The tournament is being held to honor his 50 years as Maester.
50 years? Shouldn't he be, retired by now?
Hey, mind your mouth now.
Let's all go see him.
All right, let's go to the save point, and now, now we will be stopping for the night. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. I am going to stream some more tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier in the day. Just because, again, I have the day off, and then probably another little bit longer stream because I have the day off, and then I also have Tuesday off. I'm very excited to keep going. I will say this part coming up, probably one of my least favorite parts of the game, but we're still going to have fun with it. We'll have lots of fun with it. Appreciate you coming along with me on this journey, and I will see you later. Bye.